old. Bobby Wagner in the box is still Bobby Wagner. Just tell your tight ends don't go more than 3 or 4 yards, right? Because that's all he can cover them for. That should be a rule. And even Luvu, as good as he is rushing the passer and going from sideline to sideline, he's not a coverage guy. So from that perspective, and in today's NFL, there's some glaring holes, I think, in Washington's defense. And Andy Reid is he knows about them already and is dialing something up for Kansas City.
I'm not as down on the players as Ken is. I mean, certainly there's been some issues on defense. Now I'm pretty upset about the defense as a whole. But I'm not as down on the players as Ken is. I think what happened with Washington and our defensive side is that they had a system and a scheme and a plan. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of room for error. And I think they went into this season, as long as everything works, I think it was going to be great. And early in the season, it was okay. But the minute guys got nicked up and started having injuries, there's no backup plan to what happens. And so now you get down 1 lineman, 2 linemen, because part of their game plan was to stop the run and do man coverage on the outside. Well, we're not doing either right now. And so as a result of that, guys are running up and down the field. Guys can't cover. Then for some reason, poor tackling shows up this year. And it's just, for some reason, just the defense took a step back as a whole. And I think once you get one thing not working, then you got guys, as Joe Witt said in his press conference a couple of weeks ago, is he don't need guys putting on capes. Just do your job. And I think guys are trying to cover for other people, and as a result of that, people are getting out of place. And you can just look at Marshawn Lattimore and that play to that 74-yard catch to CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
right. He's running over, trying to do something extra, and runs into the player, knocks him down. CeeDee catches the ball and takes it to the house, 74 yards. Right. So I think it's just a little bit of no room for error, and now that the injuries have hit us, we're pretty much screwed, I think, for the rest of the season, because no one's coming to save it. There's no All-Pro, Pro Bowl player that's coming back from the injury list.
Nah, big facts. It's slim pickings on that free agency market, for sure. Snowball effect, pretty much. Welcome to the show, my main man, Couch Coach. Go ahead, drop your socials real quick, Couch, where they can find you at, bro.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Couch Coach Live, the website couchcoachlive.com.
That's what's up. Thank you for joining us. I know, let's get your thoughts in, because I know you got to bounce, because, hey, that man's a busy man. He got more podcasts than the Jamaican got jobs. So just real quick, your thoughts on your Commanders so far this year. Touch offense, defense, anything you want to talk about so far leading up to this Monday night game. Go ahead. Yeah, lose your couch.
That's you, Coach.
He looks frozen there.
He looks frozen.
Yeah.
All right, Couch, come back in, and then
there you go.
I come back out. Yeah, then
yeah. Go ahead.
I think I'm back in. I'll come back and then come.
Yeah, do that. Yeah,
I'll come back.
Yeah, you got that Richmond, Virginia internet connection going on. It's all good. Hey, I know a little bit about VA, man. I spent about a year out there in Virginia Beach, man. So shout out to the old Hampton Roads, man. But no,
it's connection like our defense, man. It's inconsistent. That's bad, man. Come on, Coach.
Nah, it's all good. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead and lead the show, bro.
My bad. My power cord came out.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Let's talk about the NFC East, man. I just want to get your thoughts on your division as a whole. You know, Dallas, they're all offense, like no defense. The Eagles, they struggling on offense, and defensively, they're okay. And then you have what is it? Giants. The Giants, they switched over to Jackson Dart and blew a lead to the Denver Broncos the other day. How are you guys feeling about your division this year?
Honestly, going in, I thought we would be number 2 and, come down to the wire to see how things would go, how the team gelled and what they put together before the season and free agency and through the draft, what that would become. I think that I don't think any of the teams are what we expect now, right? Washington is off. Philadelphia is very beatable now. And then the Giants look like, they have more fight in themselves, even in the last 3 or 4 games since Dart joined. They all of a sudden have a lot of fight in them. So, and then with the Cowboys, they're going to have a good offense. It's just a matter of, if you just slow down their offense a little bit, you can roll. If you're healthy and have a solid offense, you can just roll with them and outscore them if you just slow them down a little bit. I mean, look at all the injuries that we talked about earlier, and we still put up 22 points on them, right? I mean, we should have been like how you all treated the Raiders with that. We should have been 13, 17 points maybe. We put up 22 points on them, and really there's some opportunities. If we didn't drop the ball a handful of times, we could have even made it closer. Not that we would have won. I'm not going to go that far, but we could have added easily another touchdown if we would have just caught the balls that were the easy catches throughout the game. So that just goes to show you how bad the Cowboys defense is. Reggie, I'll let you give your 2 cents.
Yeah, I'll be real quick about it. I mean, I think it's interesting that the Eagles are still winning despite the turmoil. And so I think if they ever get their heads, out of what, man, I think they still might be the team to beat in the division. The Cowboys offensively, their offense speaks for itself. I saw a report today. I don't know how true it is, and I hope it's just some BS out on the internet. But apparently, the Cowboys are in talks with the Raiders for a trade for Max Crosby. Good Lord, man! If they do that, that's bad. And they have the draft capital to do it. So I'm a little worried that there may be a little bit of truth to that. The Giants, I'm impressed with the Giants simply because the youth that they have in the running back and the quarterback, and to see that they're fighting the way that they are and in games and competing. And that's all without Malik Neighbors. I mean, them boys could be dangerous. And then you got us over here, which I never would have said and thought that we'd be struggling in the division this year. And we may actually be the 3rd or 4th team in the division as of today.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it real, man. We love our squad. Don't get me wrong, but we're not gonna be homers to the point that we're gonna get on here and talk all that noise and acting like we about to win the Super Bowl this year, man. It is what it is. So,
oh man, you just described Cowboy fans, man. That's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. So one thing we'll mention this to you guys. I don't know if you know, but Ken and I actually live in Dallas.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Man, we hear the chatter all the time, and that's why that drop it that you heard earlier, it's always on standby. It is always on standby.
Hey Ken, is that your ringtone? You can tell the truth, man. It's okay.
hey, you know what? That's not a bad ringtone to put on there as I walk around work, because let me tell you, Sunday evening and all day Monday, man, that's all I heard. I had to hear it everywhere I went, at work, people I hadn't heard of in 10 years. All of a sudden they're like, oh, hey, you beat the Commanders. Let me see what Ken's doing here. And that's the Cowboy fan for you right there.
Yeah. Everybody was coming out of the woodworks on Sunday. It's like, come on, man, let's keep.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure you guys get the same thing in your division. So it's a lot of the same, man.
Yeah. I live in Vegas, so I got to hear it if we remotely lose to a Raider game, which we haven't done in a while. But if I hear or any other team that beats the Chiefs, it's like, oh, y'all lost, or whatever.
Yeah,
I got to hear it all the time. So
yeah, so you get it then
all the time.
Too much.
Coach, what's going on, man? Can you hear me?
You there, Couch? Nah, he still got that Richmond connection, man.
He froze again, huh?
Yeah, he might be out of AOL minutes or something.
That whole AWS that went down yesterday, he probably got caught in.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's all right. We'll keep it moving. Go ahead, big dog.
All right, man. Let's get into the game, man. Let's get into it. Keys to the game, man. Let's talk about it. Fellas, if the Commanders want to win this game, and let's just say that maybe Terry and Debo play in this game. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to play. I know he's day to day or whatever. But let's say you got all your weapons in there. What is your keys on offense to win this game?
Chris, you're gonna do this to us, huh?
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to give you some positivity, man. We hear reports.
The funny thing is, the funny thing is, the Chiefs were struggling earlier this year, and they're getting healthy, and they're getting things turned the right direction. At the same time, we're the opposite. We're heading in the wrong direction and getting more injuries and being out of sync. Realistically, I don't know what the line is on this game, but the Chiefs are the clear favorites.
Last time I saw it, it was 9.5. I think when I saw it, I don't know what it is now.
And in the NFL, that's a big margin, right? Washington's going to need some breaks without a doubt. Somehow they're going to need to get some turnovers and keep the game within reach. And they're going to have to do that by hopefully having a solid running game and controlling it, and less possessions for Mahomes to work his magic. He has Mahomes himself always has magic in his back pocket, and now he's got tools out there to work with. So it's a challenge for any team, especially a team that is defensively struggling and offensively is handicapped with the weapons that they normally would bring into the match.
Oh man, look, I know that. Man, y'all doing this to me. Look, I know this ain't good. Do it for podcasts when you get on here and be like, man, we ain't got no chance, right? I get that. But look, here's the deal. As Ken pointed out, Omar laughing over there.
Yeah, because you were so defeated, dog. You was like, man, how do I come up with a keys to offense?
Yeah, I'm like, look, everything we need to do to win this game, we've not done all year. And so there's nothing that makes me think that they're going to get it together on the road in a hostile environment like in Kansas City. Okay. We need a lot of things to go right, and you guys need to essentially fall apart. And I just don't see those things happening. Granted, I didn't watch any of your games to know what was the reason for your slow start, other than I know Rashid Rice wasn't there, but in years past, you guys have always done a lot, even when people aren't there. So I don't know what was the reason for that. You guys can speak on it. But at the end of the day, a lot of things are going to have to go wrong for you guys, and a lot have to go right for us. And the one thing that we need to win this game is our defense to step up against your offense. And that is the one area where we are the weakest, right? If this is a situation where, your defense needs to stop our offense, even if we have Terry McLaurin and Deebo Samuels, I don't have the confidence that our defense can stop you guys offensively, because all you guys did was just load up even more. And we saw it a little bit on Sunday, or the Raiders saw it on Sunday, what getting healthy for the Kansas City Chiefs looks like. So the keys to the game is just that we're going to have to play out of our minds, man. And everything, they're going to have to, this is going to have to be one of those games where all of a sudden, you know, Cliff Kingsbury doing things that you're like, they did what? You know, they're going to be, you know, chucking the ball back and doing all kind of stuff. And I don't think they're going to do that in week 8. So they're going to line up and they're just going to run their offense and just kind of go out and they're going to, you know, in the locker room, you go in and compete, you know, fight for the man next to you and do all these kinds of things. But man, that shit don't suit up, right? That is not what's going to suit up on Monday night. And so I do think they'll go out and compete, but I just think from a competition standpoint, we're just going to be undermanned. And I don't think we're going to be able to pull this out. And again, I know it's not good for production, but that's just kind of how I feel, and that's what I would be saying on our own show.
We always for keeping it real up here.
Yeah, and I think there's an opportunity. We've as a fan, we've been hopeful that Luke McCaffrey or Jalen Lane, the young wide receivers that would be like our number 3, number 4, that are the shifty, quick receivers. You know, when Terry went down, this would be an opportunity for them to shine, get more playing time, get more practice, get more, let Kingsbury find a way of getting these guys open and using them. And they've played and they've contributed, but they haven't taken that torch and going, I'm running with it. This is my chance. And you know, Noah Brown, you're number 3 receiver. Nah, you're number 4. You're number 5. And you know, I was hopeful that Jalen Lane was going to be that guy. He is a shifty receiver. When you watch what he did in college, he has had some success returning some punts so far this year, but he just hasn't been consistent and been a true tool for Kingsbury to use. That would be one thing. One of these guys would have to step up and have the game that you hope that they would become. And they just haven't. Life.
And then we've not, and I failed to mention, talking about, you know, Washington having to play out of their mind, there's also a possibility that Jayden Daniels doesn't even play.
Yeah. I was going to
right?
mention.
Yeah. So keys to the game, we need everybody. Everybody in DC to show up, right?
Yeah, need to be healthy. That's key number 1. Yeah.
Right.
Get as healthy as possible, ASAP.
And everything I was talking about was assuming Jayden Daniels was playing. And let's just say he doesn't play. Yeah, man. I just wish that this game and this matchup was what everybody was hoping it would be when they put it on Monday night. When it was it was Washington from last year. We were coming in relatively healthy. You know, injuries is part of football. We all know that. But it's one thing to have one guy out or something like that, you know. But no, you got multiple guys. So I wish this was the matchup that everybody was anticipating when it came out on the schedule. Yeah. And unfortunately, it ain't, man. And God help us on Monday. That's why I say, man, don't play that chicken. That Shaq sound, man. Come on.
No, he'll do that.
Hey, look, I know spirits are high here in Chiefs Kingdom, but we've been the real ones been around long enough to understand that, hey, there's times where we might play down to, you know, certain teams at what they are at that point in time. So
I feel that
it's happened. So I don't if there's any hope, any little inch of hope, that might be it right there.
I feel that. All right. We got Coach back.
Yes, the internet should be good. I will see.
Nah, it sound better. Sound a lot better. Just to get you caught up real quick, give us your keys to Commander's offense, keys to victory.
You got to run the ball, regardless if Jaden is there, Terry or Debo. Even though Debo and Terry are supposed to be practicing all week, but we shall see. But the run game, you're second in the league in yards per game. You got to run a game. You got to slow down that Kansas City offense. Keep Patrick Mahomes on the bench. That's going to be my biggest key offensively, is to run the football.
Hey, short and sweet. I love you. I like it.
And to answer your question real quick, fellas, about the slow start with the Chiefs. The first game, well, this is why I don't ever want us to play in Brazil, Italy, or anywhere for the first game in the season ever again, because they looked like they was jet lagged. They looked like they had then it was said it was like a 2-3 hour bus ride to the stadium. Like, yeah, them boys came out the field and wasn't ready to play. Plus, you lose one of your better receivers, Xavier Worthy, 3 plays in. So then they had to change their whole game plan because everything was around Xavier Worthy. And then shout out to the Chargers. I think Spags thought they was gonna run on Mario Hampton to the ground, and they came out and said, "Nope, we're gonna throw it to Lad McConkey, we're gonna throw it to Keenan Allen, we're gonna throw it to Quinshawn Johnson, and see if y'all can stop them." And they wasn't ready for it. They wasn't ready for that, and we still had a chance to win, to at least tie or win that game if Chris Jones, if he just keeps containment on the outside instead of trying to go in for the sack and let Justin Herbert run around him and get the first down. So that's that game. Then you got the Eagles. If Travis Kelce catches that touchdown instead of fumbling it or bobbling it and they intercept the ball, we possibly have a chance to win that game.
Yep.
Then we beat the Giants, in which we had one of the worst halves in football I've seen from the Chiefs ever. Like they were terrible in that first half. And then it looked like they came out at halftime was just like, let's just simplify it, man. Let's just run the football. Let's get the ball out quick and let's get the hell out of here.
If we can get that first half on Monday night, we might have a chance.
It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. And then from there, it just started getting better. The Jaguars game, we were rolling, and then we just made too many costly penalties and special teams. Buckner missing kicks. Buckner kicking the ball out at the in the out of bounds to get him the ball in the 40 on the last drive hurt us. Like, it was just dumb stuff. Dumb stuff. We shot ourselves in the foot in that game. But outside of that, we played.
That was coming after, my bad, Chris. That was coming off of a dominating performance of
against the Ravens. Yeah, that's right. We balled out against the Ravens, but everybody's balling out against the Ravens right now. The Ravens ain't even looking the same no more. So, it was just it just been a lot of inconsistency. Hopefully with this game, and we can move forward and possibly string on some more wins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a lot of inconsistency in our offense and in our defense. So, Mar, to win this game, what do we have to do on defense?
Hey, man, the fellas, have all laid it out to it. They want to get the run going. Well, we got to stop it. And that injury to Omar Norman Lott might show his significance in this game because he's not part of that rotation. And he was playing solid leading up to the injury. Now that he's out for the season with the ACL. So simplify it, man. Even if Jayden Daniels is there or not, stop the run. If that's what they want to get going, part of their offense, then it should feed into our defensive backs playing a lot better of lately. Jalen Watson had a great game. You know what McDuffie's going to do. Love Noah Williams. So I love what the secondary is about to do. So if they're not going up against Washington's best, competition at wide receiver, then it should be a light day for you. But it can get rough if you don't have, no pass rush or stopping the run. So, hey, I'm looking at you, front four. Let's plug them gaps up, slow that running game down, turn them 1D. Let's go.
I will say this, guys. If the reports are true that Debo and Terry plays this week, that's counter to what we talked about, where wide receivers unable to get separation. So if your defense has to play back and play a little bit back to guard against those guys, and you can't load the box, then that allows our running game to get a little bit going. Then we might have something. But I'm going to always come back to, even if we can do something offensively, it reminds me of what you guys played against Buffalo. I don't remember if it was regular season or playoff, where it's like the defense just didn't show up. It'll be one of those types games, but our defense, I think, will be the Achilles heels of that game Monday night more than anything.
And I'll piggyback off what Mar said. Pass rush has to get there, but it's got to be smart, because even if it's Jayden Daniels or even if it's Marcus Mariota, both of them can use their legs. And
Correct.
those are some things that we struggle against is running quarterbacks, because we'll be right there to get the sack, and then next thing you know, he breaks the pocket and gets a first down, and then it's like those suck, especially on 3rd and like 7. Like Mark can tell you, it'd be 3rd and 7. We about to get out the field, momentum's high, and the next thing you know, Mariota's running out of the backfield for like 10-15 yards, and it's like here we go. So we got to contain that. I expect Spags, regardless who's playing quarterback, he's going to throw a crazy blitz package at, Marcus Mariota or even Jaden Daniels, because this is his first time seeing Jaden Daniels. So I'm pretty sure he's going to try to confuse him, try to show him something he may not have never seen before on the football field, because this is his first time playing against the Spags defense. So I expect Spags to try to confuse him and try to throw something at him, a blitz or somewhere is coming from somewhere he's not, ready for it to see, because he's never seen it before. So, but yeah, Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, Charlie O, you got to get home, baby. Got to get home. So,
well, if Terry and Debo does not play, remember this part where we talked about your defense coordinator loading the box to stop the run. You will see that all night.
You'll see 8 in the box if they're out.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, Mar, back on you. Chiefs offense, what do they got to do to win this game?
Man, we're starting to see flashes of it, but I would love to see more Pop and Kareem. Man, this is now 2 weeks in a row. We didn't see Pop truck a dude going into the end zone for the play of the game for me this week. We saw Kareem finish strong on a run last week, run a dude over against Detroit. I kind of like that trend, and I also like the trend where, where Patrick Mahomes isn't our leading rusher. I love that. I absolutely love that trend. So let's get some more of that trend going. So, so give me more Kareem and Pacheco. Running game overall, let's get that one going. But those two names specifically, like you said earlier in the show, we over the last couple of games, you can see Pop's vision being a lot better. He hadn't had to take a left guard or a left tackle on a date in the last couple of weeks. Because typically he likes running up their derriere, and so he needs to take him out on a date first before you do all that. But he slowed that down, and he's finding the holes. And Kareem is just finishing. Even though I love him being our short yardage back, sometimes break the trend. Don't let people key in like, oh, Kareem's in, got to be a short yardage. No, like sometimes break the trend with that. So, and like you said, Brashard Smith, let's get some more screens. Love that the screenplay was back. We haven't seen a lot of that from Andy Reid, who loves the damn screen, running back screen. Sometimes, Andy, I know you keep adding pages to your big old Holy Bible or playbooks, but sometimes go back to the Old Testament sometimes and pull out that running back screen and use that thing. So, yeah, I think that'd be good keys for the Chiefs on offense this week.
I can see the Chiefs, like Reggie and Ken was talking about earlier, attacking these linebackers with speed, using Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, using them, putting them on one of these linebackers and trying to cover them and get them out in space. I can see a lot of screens to Xavier Worthy, a lot of screens to Rashee Rice, and just see if these linebackers can make a tackle. Yards after the catch. Travis Kelce too. I see them trying to get the ball in the middle of the field to Travis Kelce, using this speed too. Xavier Worthy down the field, Tyquan Thornton down the field. I can see them trying to even take a couple of deep shots down the field on this secondary, and try to get some big plays. Even if they don't connect, just give him the mindset that, okay, they're going to throw the ball down the field, which will open up lanes for the running game, like Mara's saying, for Pacheco and Kareem Hunt and even Brashard Smith. So, yeah, man, I just see them trying to attack the middle of the field and then just trying to spread Washington out a little bit and just going down the field on them and trying to run the score, I guess.
We don't do that in the NFL. This ain't the Big 12. We're talking about running up the score.
Run up the score for the Chiefs is like winning. You know what I mean by running the score? Because Andy typically don't do that. Typically, Andy get to a set number and just play conservative. So
Yeah.
All right, fellas. What do you guys have to do on defense to stop our offense?
I'll go first and quick couple things. And this is based off of how we've been playing the last few weeks. Minimal penalties. We've hurt ourselves with penalties. Minimize that. Also missed tackles. Last year we were a very, very good tackling team. This year you're talking about throwing screens or to the backs out in the flat. All of a sudden our safety goes shooting up. He's right there for a 3-yard loss and just flat out misses a tackle, and they end up getting a 15-yard gain. So yeah, minimize penalties, make the tackles, and then to beat Kansas City, we're going to need a turnover or two. I would say at least 2 turnovers. Whether it's the ball comes loose, you got to be ready and get on it. Washington is definitely behind the 8 ball on this game. And so you can't hurt yourself. That's where good tackling and no penalties comes in. And then, you got to be opportunistic and try to get a turnover if you can make that play.
Man, I got nothing to add to that other than, what Ken said. I guess the only other thing I will add is maybe we can suit up 12.
Damn, Reg.
Hey,
We suit up 12. Can we do that?
Yeah, we got a Siamese player. He counts as
Siamese twin.
Yeah.
He back.
Siamese linebacker.
But yeah, other than tackling, try to get some turnovers, man, and just play sound. Literally, sound football is about the best thing they can do. Because man, to your point, you guys got speed all over the place, and I meant to mention that earlier. But yeah, I mean, Pacheco runs like a madman. I forgot you guys had Kareem Hunt, and then you throw in the 3 wide receivers you got, and then you throw in the sneaky vet in Travis Kelce. So yeah, they're just gonna have to play. I suspect they're probably gonna try to play a lot of zone, and then at that point, you guys are gonna attack the zone. So it's a tall task.
Thanks to you, Joe.
Hey, man, playing zone against Patrick is wanted to put up on me.
Recipe for disaster for sure.
Yeah.
What you got, Couch?
Yeah, I can echo the same sentiments. Obviously, wrap up tackling, and it's gonna be a tough task. Like you talk about Pacheco and Hunt; those are guys that can lose you in an instant. So you definitely need to contain and wrap up with them, and also win a turnover battle. That's one thing where we've kind of lacked, and even in that, in the wins that we've had some turnover. Obviously, in that Chargers game, we had a key interception by Sandstrom. So just stay disciplined on defense, like you said, clean up those penalties and what have you. But like you said, it's gonna be a tall task, and the one thing is, hey, just keep the loudest stadium in America quiet, and it's gonna be a tough task, but hey, we shall see.
One thing I will say, because even in the Raider game, I'm pretty sure Mark can attest to this too. When the Chiefs start getting a little get to smelling themselves and get to scoring a little bit, they get a little loose, and Pat he's prone and might throw a pick or something like that. Because even in that Raiders game, he almost threw a couple of them. It's like, all right, Pat, you need to get back focused.
Whoa, fella, whoa,
relax. Don't try to keep them in the game.
Nah, that's hey, that's a true point. We've seen it a million times. I mean,
hell, the Jacksonville game. That's what happened.
The Jacksonville game. We seen it twice to the Bengals in a matter of 3 weeks, and back in a couple of years ago when they went to that Super Bowl run, that AFC Championship game. That game should have been over. They were up big at halftime. Then play went sideways, and then momentum shifted, and they had the worst half I've ever seen them play under Mahomes. Same. Bengals team when they were in Cincinnati, like week 17. I mean, up big, and then second half. So, I know it seems doom and gloom over there for you Commanders fans, but look, I'm just saying, and me and Chris are just being real. We seen this team just, hey man, what happened? Like y'all were prime example for those who haven't seen the Chiefs game, that Jacksonville game, like Chris said. I mean, that game shouldn't even been nowhere close to even Jacksonville in that game. That should have been done and over with. But things happen, man. Footballs, man.
Yeah,
I'm here
absolutely.
for it.
And I get that. And I was having this conversation with another friend, and it was like, this has to be the game that Washington had a few years ago, where it was actually a Monday night football game, and they came into Dallas, and we with injuries all up and down the field. We were down to our third string quarterback, Colt McCoy, and I think the Cowboys was like 7-2, 8-2, or something like that, and we were just happy to be here, kind of deal, on a Monday night, man. And Colt McCoy comes in, and they just whipped the Cowboys, just a stunner that night. I mean, it's going to be that type of hope, I think, for the fan base.
And a fun fact, it's on the same day. That was October 27, 2014. So 11 years ago to the date. Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's possible.
And so that was one of those games they didn't give us a chance, and we was able to pull it out.
Hey man, hey, your internet ain't mess up again. Don't be trying to spread this old bad juju on.
Hey, to the date, 11 years to the date of that game on Monday.
Wow.
You coming up with these facts to just throw out this bad juju on my side.
But that's the kind of hope we got, guys. That's what we're hoping for. Some 11-year-old kind of magic.
Sure. All right, fellas. Okay, I'll do this. Give me your X factors if Debo and Terry and even Jaden is playing, and then give me I expect Terry and probably Debo to play, but maybe Jaden doesn't play. Give me your X factors.
Go ahead, Ken.
I think if they both play, Mariota in the time that he stood in for a couple games, played well. I mean, in some ways, he's run more than Jaden, and has had more success than Jaden so far this year. I'm not saying he's a better quarterback. Don't get me wrong. But with those weapons, it just changes things up. You can go downfield, you can establish a running game, and if they're in the box, then Debo or Terry can get it over the top or break one tackle. Debo, big boy, he breaks one tackle, and it's a foot race. And those are the opportunities that we haven't had for a couple weeks now. With them in, I think clearly the Kansas City as an entire team is currently better than Washington, but with those two in, it is a possibility. It dramatically increases the chances that, hey, you play the right game, you can beat Kansas City. Without them in, realistically, I think Debo and Terry being healthy with Jaden out is more important than Jaden in and those guys out. The way our team is 100%. Sitting right now.
That may sound weird, but if you break it down to what I think you're saying, it makes perfect sense. Because at first I heard, I was like, huh? And then I was like, oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro.
Yeah, because Mariota has done a very solid job in his role. His style of play is very much on par with what Jaden does. Exactly. Again, Jaden is better. Don't get me wrong, but they don't have to change the offense hardly at all. They probably still run 95% of the plays with Mariota with his style of play and his strengths in his game.
Great point. That's not like going like Lamar Jackson to Cooper Rush. Like that is not the same situation.
Correct. 100%.
Right.
100%.
Right.
I'm with you.
So for me, I'm gonna do a little bit different. I think to Ken's point, if the wide receivers play, whether it's Jaden and Marcus Mariota, I'm okay because I think they're going to be able to be enough to elevate the team offensively. For me, my theme is defense. It's our defense or lack thereof against the Kansas City offense. And so the X factor, I got to say, man, it's got to be, I think if we can get Marshawn Lattimore to be the X factor and play the way I think everybody expected him to play in Washington, if he shows up and can at least get one and hold his own, keep his head in the game, no pass interference, no personal fouls, and just play solid defense against one of your receivers on that side, and then allow the other 10 guys to be able to at least do something with the other 2 receivers and your tight end, then I think we have a chance defensively, because that may allow the pass rush to get there a little bit. And I know that's a big ask, by the way.
Big ass.
Yeah, so I think if man, it's huge, but I think if Terry and Debo is playing, it's definitely gonna be Terry or Debo for sure. It's gonna be them. But without them, I think somebody who probably will be one is Jerry McNichols. I think he's someone that I think could be a change of pace for us as well. So I look at that, and I think defensively, Mike Sandstrom. I think he has 2 interceptions on the season. Like, could he have another opportunity where he could be opportunistic and create some turnovers? So those are my 2 X factors for the game, offense and defense.
What you got, Mar?
Defensively, man, I guess he must have heard us, big dog. We called him out on the show a couple of times. Charlie O, man, hey, keep it up. I think this 2 games in a row you got a sack. Hey, I like streaks. We're going streaking. Let's go. Give me one more. I'm winning 3 weeks in a row, getting a sack. So I think Charlie O could be an X factor, and kind of play into the inconsistent offensive line play that Washington has had this season. So take advantage of that, as well as having Chris Jones to your left. So, or your right, whichever side he's lined up on. Offensively, he's been racking up the good games. And Kingsley Suamataia, you've been racking up good games. Let's keep it up. If Washington's front 4 have been inconsistent with getting the pass rush, let this be a build upon type of game where you keep building good momentum in the right direction. So again, this is his 8th game at guard. So keep stacking up good games. So use this as a momentum builder. So I think he could probably be an X factor on the offensive side for sure.
Yeah, for sure. On offense, I'd probably say Xavier Worthy against these linebackers. If he can create, big plays in the middle of the field, yards after the catch, I think that can open up a lot of things in for this offense. Of course, Rashee Rice is going to open up a lot of things because he's going to get heavily targeted. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to try to bracket coverage over him. But I would say Xavier Worthy has to be a main cog in this, not just in the middle of the field, but jet sweeps, end around stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to use them in that type of thing, just to keep the defense guessing. And then on defense, I'm gonna go with George Karlaftis. Like, George Karlaftis has to have a good game, and he has to affect the quarterback. Chris is gonna be Chris, and y'all gonna double team him, triple team him, and that's who you guys are gonna try to stop from wrecking the game. So while Charlie O might be on the other side, George Karlaftis, you got, and Mar, he knows how I feel about George Karlaftis because he got paid this offseason. I wouldn't have paid him, but they paid him. So
hey,
you're making 70 million, brother. I need $70 million worth of effort.
Hey,
and I need a sack. I need at least one. I'm not even asking for 2 or 3. I need one. I just need one, George.
Need one?
That's it. I just need one.
AC, we put the floor at 12. He's at 3.5.
Well, you better keep going.
Got some work to do. So,
well, whoever that was, tell him we're a bad tackling team.
We have been the last couple weeks, which is not what we were last year. But yeah,
I'd say this season. It wasn't bad last year, but we've been bad tackling this year.
All right, fellas, before you get out of here, look, I know y'all haven't been the best of spirits talking about this game, but just give me your score prediction before you get up out of here.
Hey, Red's funny.
Oh, man. Go ahead, Ken.
I won't be putting all kinds of drops on you. You keep this up.
Hey, yo.
Oh my God, man.
I'll go ahead. I'll rip this Band-Aid off real quick. you know what? I'll give you two. I think, Kansas City wins either way. If Terry and Debo are there, it could be a game. It could be, midway through the third quarter into the fourth quarter. I think Kansas City still ends up winning. But if they come along and can produce and keep the Kansas City defense honest, Washington can get their running game going at that point and shorten the game, right? Controlling the ball, and our scores will be long, whether it's a field goal. We need drives. I think without those two, I think we lose, Kansas City 33. I'm sorry, with those guys, 33-22. Without those guys, 33-13, 33-16, somewhere in there. But again, that's how it goes. Now things could change, a couple turnovers and things like that, and could end up being a surprise and come down to the last. I'd love for it to come down to the last 5 minutes, win or lose, but I don't know that it's going to be that close, to be honest.
Well, let me just say this to all your listeners and whoever's tuning in right now. I'm usually not quite this negative. I'm usually pretty realistic about my team, but I need you to feel something for me. We're just coming off. We've not played to our standard coming off of an NFC Championship game, so I've been frustrated with the production throughout the year. But what's also made this worse is that we just got our butts kicked on national television against our hated division rival. So my mood right now ain't real good on the outlook of the team. And then you throw in the fact we lost another player to a season-ending injury, and we still unknown about who's going to suit up offensively behind the center. Mariota, Jayden Daniels, Debo, Terry McLaurin. There's all these unknowns. So for me to give a prediction, I agree with Ken. I think we lose the game either way. If, for the sake of the argument, I'm going to assume that Debo and Terry plays, whether it's Mariota or Jayden on the center. I still think Kansas City wins, and I'm not good at predicting scores, so I'm going to say that Kansas City wins probably by 10.
Okay, fair.
What you got, Mom?
If it's Jayden, Marcus, even to Ken's point, I don't think you change too much of the game plan, obviously, because similar style plays. Obviously, I do think that Debo and Terry suit up. Now, what you get from them suiting up, not sure. They're still Ellen. 31-14. I just think the Chiefs are in a moment where all the cloudy guys, they're gone now. Like, suspension's done, everybody's coming back healthy, especially on offense. They'll figure out everything on defense. I think that they hit that switch when X came back, and they really hit another switch when Rashid came back. I just think that the combination of the Commanders not playing well and injury prone is not a good situation for a team that's getting their guys back and they're starting to click. So it's kind of a bad storm that's you guys are getting caught up into for the Commanders. So
it's an ugly outlook. Say it, Mark. It's an ugly outlook.
Hey, man, look. We probably won't play the barbecue chicken alert, but I'll probably drop a meme myself where I got a belt and I'm smacking something, whooping that ass.
Hey, it is what it is, man. I know you're trying to treat the guests a little nicer, man, but y'all get off the air and be like, boy, we gonna whoop the boy. They just don't know what's coming by the night, boy.
Yeah, and you talk everything that you just put in there, and you're going to be at home on a Monday night.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's the stars are lining up for Kansas City right now. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? You maybe changed my mind. We're gonna lose by 14. I changed my mind, man.
Hey, consolation prize. If you guys are ever in the city, man, we'll give y'all a barbecue tour. I mean, I know y'all in Texas.
We going to Joe's?
Well, Joe's is cool, but I know spots that are way better than Joe's that don't get those stuff, man. So Oh yeah.
Well, just on that, if we win this game Monday night, you got to bring us back.
Say less. Say less. Say less. I got the slab on the ready if it happens. But until then, I'm gonna be eating that slab. So
I'll go with a score of 31-21. I think the Chiefs get up early and make Washington kind of play catch up. And then I think that 21 will be more so they get a late score because we start, playing a little off or whatever. But I just think the Chiefs will get up early on the game and kind of control the clock and then, get out with a win. So
wouldn't surprise me if they do what Dallas did last week. Dallas won the toss, and what most teams do is they defer, right? But Dallas got the ball first, went down and scored, right? So
put y'all behind the
try to put the pressure on them early.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Andy. He likes to likes to defer. He likes to get that ball in the second half, regardless of who it is. So we'll see. I'll be surprised. So listen, fellas, I know y'all doom and gloom and all that stuff, but because I got love for you. Mar got love for you. I do want to play this because I want to show y'all that I do love the Commanders, though.
My home team, my loyalty. I'm at Uptown Royalty. We fight for all DC. Who are we? I speak facts. I'm not making riddles. The Hawks open big old holes for John Riggle. Chantella's on the team, and you knew that he was smashing. Darryl Green is on the team, and you know nobody faster. Thought you was gonna score, but I knew that he would catch her. And Doug Williams was the first black quarterbacker to win the big dance. Got 3 rings, win in the big dance. When you got Joe Gibbs, you got a good chance. Let me tell you something about some good fans. Back in the day, RFK was our palace. If you don't know, you need to ask about us. Think we're gonna lose? Well, I can't believe your doubters had the whole crowd screaming out, "We want Dallas!" Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. We fight for all DC. Who are we? The Commanders. Left hand up. Who are we? Burgundy and gold.
All right, man.
And I didn't even know that you would know. I didn't even know you know about left hand up.
Of
Hey,
course. That song be going up with us. We dancing along with it.
We are football fans.
Right on, man.
Oh God, that's awesome, man.
I can appreciate that. I appreciate that, man.
That's dope.
That you're playing an opposing team's music. That's.
I mean, if y'all the Raiders,
that's class, guys. I appreciate it.
Y'all the Raiders, Broncos.
Broncos, Chargers.
You're not going that
Eagles,
route, right?
Eagles too. They ain't getting no play over here.
No, trust me, I feel that. I understand, but no, that was dope, man. We appreciate that.
No problem, man. No problem. Appreciate y'all coming on the show, man. Tell everybody where they can follow y'all. All y'all content and all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. We're very active on Twitter. At the 2 Knuckleheads. That's DA, the number 2, and then Knuckleheads. That's where we're at mostly. You can follow us there, and we're very active on there and good stuff. So we respond, we communicate with people, we give people a hard time, but it's all in good fun, man. So you can troll us, we'll troll you back. Trust me. I've been in Twitter jail a few times, so it's all good.
Okay.
Oh yeah. At this point, Reggie does a majority of it, and he had I'll see something. I'm like, man, just block them. He's like, just let them go. Just let them go. And I'm ready to get after him. And he's like, I've already been through all that. Just chill out, man.
Yeah, I tell Ken, man, when you block somebody, it's kind of a badge of honor for some of those people. So you don't block them. Just let it go, man.
Yeah.
They want to be blocked so they can post it. Look at him.
He blocked me.
I got blocked. Yeah.
Nah, I don't block nobody. I want you to see what I'm doing. I want you to see. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, because when it says view or subscriber, it don't say whether you like it or hate it. It just says subscriber or view. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Trolls can increase your ratings, right?
Big fact.
All right, fellas. All right, fellas.
Well, guys, we appreciate you having us on, man. We enjoyed it a lot.
And
No
good
doubt.
luck on the rest of the season, man. Hopefully, we see y'all in the Super Bowl, man.
All right,
I
man.
love
Yo,
it. I love it, man.
stay
That'd
healthy.
be
Stay
great.
healthy.
We do this again then, right?
Yeah, for
No
sure.
doubt.
For
doubt.
sure.
All right, guys. Later.
Appreciate you, Reg and Ken.
Yep.
Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Hey, that shit slap, bro. Hey, but we kind of lucky though, because Tech do all the anthems. You know, so Tech. I mean,
Tech 9. Yeah. Tech 9. Tech 9.
and so you know, but you know, we got our own anthems. It's all good.
You know, Red Kingdom cool. You know what I'm saying? I rock with, Tech is my guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's not left hand up. Who are we, Commanders?
Hey, that's catchy though. I ain't gonna lie, it is catchy though.
I was like, let me play this for them, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel a little bit better now that I played it because they all sad and shit over there. It was like, oh man, Reggie over there, like, man.
He like, damn, boy, he was like he was going through it.
To remind me of this shit.
Hey man, we been there before, y'all. We been there before, Kingdom. Like, let's not act brand new, Kingdom. I know we feeling good, 4-3 over 500. We starting to look, like we supposed to. But hey, man, we been there, man.
Been there. Hell, the way yeah, see, he said, damn, them dudes was saying it. But yeah, hell, this year, man. Did you see? If you saw the group chats I was in after that Chargers game,
oh man, after week 1, that's crazy, man.
You would have thought we thought we was the Jets.
Not after week 1. God damn.
And hey, Woody Johnson, hey man, have a little decor, man.
Yeah, hey, I was about to like, come on, Woody
Johnson, have a little decor, even if it is true. You ain't supposed to put your quarterback out there like that. If I'm Justin Fields, I'm asking for a trade.
Get me out of here, bro.
Get the hell out of here.
Nah, for real. That was crazy what he said.
Like, get me the hell out of here. Like, the owner just said, yeah, it's not Aaron Glenn. He's got the defensive side. It's the quarterback. He sucks. That's pretty much what he said. That's pretty much what he said. He sucks.
That's pretty much what he said. Paraphrase. Yeah. It's like if your quarterback got the ratings that our has, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're gonna go 0-7. But he didn't mention that that there's been some drops. There's been some bad offensive line play. There's been some
bad play calling.
Bad play calling. Yeah, man. And no disrespect to Tyrod. I love Tyrod, but I don't think what more are they expecting him to do?
Yeah. I actually like Tyrod too, but it's just he's past this time.
Come on, man. Tyrod.
He's not lying. He's not lying. I get all that, but
it's decorum. It's bedside manner. It's like
it's not the message, it's the messenger. Like
exactly.
Woody, you don't need to be talking. Like like you don't need to be talking, Woody.
Yeah, because you've been owning this team for a minute.
Because this is kind of poor for the court. Like this is
typical Woody Johnson.
Yeah. Like don't act like
this is something
last year, you and Aaron Rodgers and them was going to the AFC Championship game or something, and then y'all took a step back. Like it's kind of par for the course, my boy. You got a little bit of you're deemed as one of the worst owners in the business. Like people want you to sell the team. I saw a clip. I showed it in the group chat today. They asked some fan. He was a young fan too, and they was like, "How you feeling about the Jets right now?" He's ready to break down and cry, man.
Oh, I saw that clip.
He was like, "I was born in this, man. I'm always gonna root for the Jets, but I just can't, man." He was depressed. Like,
hey, he looked defeated like a mug, bro.
He's ready to go slap his daddy for making him a Jets fan. Or his mama, whoever made him a Jets, grandpa, whoever made him a Jets fan, he was ready to slap his pops. He was ready to slap shit out of him because he was like, wow, why me? You couldn't have let me to be somebody else's fan?
Couldn't let me choose?
No? Okay.
He said, "I was born into this." You could tell he was defeated when he was.
He was like, "I was born in this."
He was hurt, bro.
I'm always gonna cheer for my Jets, but
There you
no,
go.
I just can't, man. He just walked.
He walked off.
I just can't, man. Like, damn, dog. We've been there though. We've been there. It was some rough days, man, for Chiefs game. We you know, we sit in the penthouse now, but we was poverty stricken at one time.
Oh yeah, we was in our house. We was on Section 8. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, our fandom was straight food stamps and EBT cards like a mug for a minute, dog. It was rough out here.
It's kind of hard out here for a Chief.
Ain't no.
Shout out to the Jets, man. Shout out to my man, 3-letter man. I know he's sad right now. Shout out to my man Ashley too. He doing kind of bad right now.
And you know what made that loss for them worse was the fact who beat them and what you said.
Who they play this week?
You know who they beat, man. Don't try to act like that, dog. They beat the Panthers. They lost to the Panthers, man.
Oh yeah. You know. You talking about the wild card?
Oh my gosh.
Panthers.
Okay. Your take's starting to look a little better now. All right?
Not with the Jaguars. They look terrible. Lord Jesus.
Well, it did at first, and I don't know what. Well,
you know what's wrong with the Jaguars?
They fraudulent.
Stop playing Travis Hunter 50-50 on both sides.
No, they starting to do it. They starting to put them more towards the offensive side.
No, put them on the defensive side. Do not put him mostly on the offensive side. No. You just traded away your best corner.
Yeah, and Campbell.
You just traded. Greg Newsome is not a number one. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
He's like a number 3.
He's number 2. He's number 2. I give him a number 2. But you put Travis Hunter out there, man. Because look, you worried about him tackling. Look, if the running back or receiver or whatever is up to your secondary, you got bigger problems. Facts. Your defensive line and your linebackers are terrible anyway.
Facts.
So why not have that athleticism? Because he can't run routes. He's an athlete, hell of an athlete, but he cannot run routes to save his damn life.
Well, they use him on offense more on Sunday in London than they did defense.
And you saw what happened. 8 points.
And the only touchdown he scored.
Yeah. And it was in garbage time.
Yeah.
Outside of that, they ain't even belong on the field. And look, the Rams are really good, and I know that. Their defensive line is one of the best defensive lines out there.
Yeah,
But still, come on, man. Play that man on defense. Get him. You can put him in some slot and some 3rd and 7 packages out there, end arounds and stuff like that. That's fine. But I think he's better suited to play defense. I just do. I've always thought that. Most of his catches are athletic, jumping up in the air catches. You can't survive off of that all the time in the NFL.
Sure can't. Sure can't, man.
So, yeah, man, it ain't Lions fans. Y'all feel better now? I ain't gonna lie. It looked like it was a little bit of home cooking last night. I'm just saying.
Bro, that's crazy.
There was a little bit of trick. There was some little calls like last night that I saw. Looked like it was a little try to make up calls or whatever you want to call it.
The week before, apparently. Is that what that was?
I felt the Buccaneers, even though the Baker Mayfield was not good yesterday. He was throwing too many balls, too high.
Yeah, way too high.
Like Emeka Abuga was open and he was just overthrown. He had a Tez Johnson wide open touchdown that he just air mailed. I'm like, dude, Tez Johnson is like 5'6". Why are you throwing it that high?
Yeah, he got amped up.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he got.
I wish we could have 2 shows a week, sir, but unfortunately, work schedule. I just want to personally tell the Giants they can kiss my ass. Giants.
You mad about that one, dog?
You had one job, Giants.
One job. They had one job, cuz.
You had one job, Giants.
Yeah, one
You
job.
was up 19-0 at one time. And you let these boys in the fourth quarter score 30-something points and beat y'all. Then on the last drive, why are you rushing 3 and dropping 8 when you have one of the better defensive lines in the league? We ain't talking about wrestling right now, Joe.
That's crazy, bro.
One job.
One.
Colts did what they supposed to do.
Sure did.
Smacked up the Chargers.
Smacked them up. Smacked them up, dog.
The Giants. I would have fired Brian Daboll right then and there.
Yo, you gotta chill, bro. Like that.
I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't want to talk about Jey Uso and CM Punk.
Like, come on, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That was
It was pathetic.
It's almost like what I was saying about the Jets, earlier in the season. Yeah, they look like they might do something, but then they still got to shake that whole skeleton of the Jets. They've been losing for a long time. The Giants been losing for the last 15 years, so they got to shake some of that skeleton off for they get all scatterboo crazy and Jackson Dart crazy. Hey, but shout out to Russell Wilson for finally clapping back at Sean Payton. Thank you.
What'd he say?
He said it's funny. He said it was classes that he was over there.
I'm not gonna call them frauds, Joe. But I do want to see. I gotta see. They just got a system that works for Daniel Jones. When you got Jonathan Taylor, who looks like he's the best running back outside of Bijan Robinson right now, they got weapons like Michael Pittman Jr. Tyler Warren looks like he might be the best tight end in the league this year.
Yeah, he balling. I got him on my fantasy team. He balling. I ain't gonna cap on that one.
Their defense is very opportunistic. They got one of the best offensive lines in the league, maybe the best. So, and like I said, they just asked Daniel Jones, just do enough. Don't mess this up.
Don't do too much.
And they scoring like 30-something points, dog. 29, 30 points. Now, there's some games they probably should have lost. Like, they definitely should have lost that
Denver game.
They should have lost the Denver game. They should have lost the game against the Rams, too. You think they're contenders? I think they're one of the better teams in the AFC. I'll put it to you like that. Because the AFC is weak this year, man.
If it ain't okay, so I know what I said last week about the Bengals, but Joe Flacco kind of giving them a little hope, bro.
I'll double down with you, Lamar. I'm gonna give you some perspective.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you the perspective of how weak the AFC is. If the Bengals win and the Steelers lose this week, the Bengals are the number 1 team in the AFC North.
And that's crazy.
I repeat, if the Steelers lose this week and the Bengals win, and the Bengals I think they play the Jets this week.
Yeah, they do. They got the Jets.
They play the Jets, and the Steelers play Sunday Night Football, I think, against the Packers.
Yeah, they got the Packers.
So, like I said,
they both be 4-3 if that was to happen.
And what's name got the tiebreaker?
Yep.
How many losses you see on our schedule?
To be honest, I don't see no more for the rest of the schedule. I'm being for real. Because I predicted they go 13-4. But the teams that I saw them losing to ain't the teams that Ain't no way I could pick them to lose to them teams now. The Chiefs just look better. Like I thought they'd lose that game in Buffalo. I favored the Chiefs in that game against Buffalo, in Buffalo. That home game against Houston, I thought Houston would be a better team. That defense is legit, but that offense is cheats. It's terrible. And can't put it all on CJ Stroud. Can't even the O-line was bad, but that defense gave them so many opportunities to go win that game, and they just couldn't do it. I'm looking at the play calling. Whoever that OC is, I forgot his name, so excuse me, but he wasn't good. What are you doing trying to run the ball against a good Seattle defense that has shown that they can stop the run?
Because he can't throw it because the offensive line can't hold for 2 seconds.
Bad, I know.
And look, I'm not absolving CJ Stroud. He was not good either. He makes some questionable throws sometimes, but I just think my man be seeing ghosts.
He is. You see, he got his head knocked.
He be seeing ghosts. That defensive line was in the backfield as soon as he said hike.
They were in his face.
And that you right. See, Texans defense was not. They was giving Darnold help. It's just that he has JSN, and Nico Collins is good. And Nico Collins had a couple big drops in that game too. That might have changed the tide of that game.
And he went out with an injury.
Yeah, he got hurt. Now he's trying to show he a little injury prone. And we gotta talk about JSN, man. That dude is a monster. I'm tell you that right now.
He a problem, bro.
Them Ohio State damn receivers, man. They
ridiculous.
They churn them out like a factory over there.
Them in LSU.
It's ridiculous.
Take your pick.
I'm almost to a point, man. If he's there in 30, whatever, 31, 32 next year. Go get Carnell Tate, baby. Woo!
Don't do that, bro. You already started to start trouble next year, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. Another weapon. Yeah.
Give me Carnell Tate, baby. I know Joe would like that. You know he like offensive pieces. He don't like linemen and guards and stuff like that. He don't like that. That's too boring for him. He want a show. I'm trying to give you a show, Joe.
Nah, man. To be honest, man, we got to start drafting our successor for Chris Jones.
They do. I'm just talking trash.
I know you are, but
hey, Joe, I'm not mad at this.
I'm not mad at it.
I think he'll be gone by the time we draft.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be in no late 25s, 26, 30s.
But can I raise you on maybe a Max Clare? Maybe Max Clare, Ohio State. No, you don't like him? Okay.
I'm not hating on it, but I've been looking at some of these deep tackles so far, so that's what I've been looking at.
I mean, I wish that Clemson does so bad that Peter Woods just drops down to 31, 32.
I'm fine with that.
Give me Peter Woods, dog.
Because
he could be the successor to Chris Jones.
Because as much as I love Chris, man, he I'm not saying he's taking plays off, but I think he's
tired, man.
Well, yeah, he's tired and he's getting double teamed. So he's like, man, I'm
600 and something pounds, over 600 pounds. He got to get blocked by, or getting blocked by. He got to push off of that, and that's a lot, man.
Not with you, but I'm saying like he's also what 31,
like 30, 31. Huh?
Yeah, so get a little young whippersnapper in there right next to Chris that can do the same things,
or somebody on the edge,
edge.
Spags. I'm not talking about some slow bull rush type. I'm talking about a dude who can get bend and get around the corner.
You don't have to keep shooting at George like that, bro.
Who said anything about George Carlin?
No, but you didn't have to say his name, but damn, you had to shoot at bro like that. Wow, like damn. Hey,
I'm talking to Spaz because Spaz got it tight. It's just like Andy got it tight. Spags got it tight.
Oh, now you blaming it on Spags type. Oh, okay.
So he not have a type? He like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 280, 70 and up.
Bull rushers.
Strong guys. No speed around the edge, no double moves. Just I'm gonna throw you out the way and try to sack the quarterback.
High motor.
and he's got to learn that these quarterbacks are way more athletic than what they were when he first came into the league. These dudes can run nowadays. Even the guy who's not even a lot like a Lamar Jackson, there's plenty of Patrick Mahomes types that can run
And get out of
the Trevor Lawrence isn't no Lamar Jackson, but he can run.
He can get out of trouble. Hell, Brock Purdy ain't no runner. He gets out of trouble.
Exactly. These dudes are more athletic. They can use their legs just a little bit more.
I feel you.
So you got to get somebody who can contain but can recover. The dudes start running.
I hear you. Yeah, man. I don't know how the 49ers keep doing this, man. How they got duct tape and Gorilla Glue all on that whole team, but yet here they are.
This Atlanta is stupid.
Hey, Atlanta, I don't know what you are, Atlanta.
Give the ball to Bijan.
Well, yeah, but still, I don't know what you are. Like 1 week you're trash, you're getting skunked by the Panthers 30-0. Then you beat up a team the next week. You beat the Commanders. I don't know what you are, man. So
Beat the Buffalo Bills like they stole something because that game wasn't even close.
Nah, man, wasn't even close, man. The defense is a lot better than what it has been in years past. I think going into week 7, they were what number 2 offense, number 1 defense, or something like that. So they can't put this on the defense. Then that offense kind of has to do something. You know, you can't put up nothing against the Panthers. Damn, I don't know, man. And Fred Warner wasn't even playing, bro. One of the best linebacker in the game is in the booth.
Give the ball to Bijan.
Hike here, B.
Exactly.
Hike here, B.
Don't even overthink this. There's no Fred Warner out there.
No.
Give the ball.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Bijan Robinson.
Hey, Reem, you got a point.
Yeah, and that goes to my other point. They should have never played Brock Purdy. Could have paid Mac Jones a 2-year deal worth $30 million, maybe not even that much.
You wanted him over Trey Lance anyway. Somebody had to talk, do a last minute talk to John Lynch to go get Trey Lance over because I think it was well known across the whole building. They wanted Mac Jones. And that's how all the talk started. And then all of a sudden, get up to the draft, they made the trade. You go
get paid Brock Purdy all this money
to be hurt.
Not even before he was hurt. He was throwing picks.
Yeah, because they should have lost that game 1 against Seattle.
Against Seattle? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you.
My man Tyreek Woolen, I don't know what he was doing. Should have had about 2 picks. Just terrible. And hey, Cowboys, y'all need to go get some defense because that offense. I know they had Micah Parsons. I get it.
Okay, but can we be honest? I think they still be just as bad with Micah Parsons. Still,
I do too. I don't think he would have fixed everything, but at least they would have had at least a prior. They need to at least have somebody who can affect the quarterback.
Well, instead of giving up 8, they would give up 7 with Micah Parsons. It's a progress.
Like, I'm just hearing. I saw a report from Tom Pelissero. He said that they're not going to trade Max Crosby, but we've heard that before. And then next thing you know, they get traded.
Yeah.
If I'm Max, I'm like, give me the hell up out of here. I'm tired of this shit.
I don't know what he waiting on. Like, how long?
You know, it's the Myles Garrett syndrome. Like, and that's why when Myles Garrett was getting up in these press conferences, like, oh,
shut up, Myles.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. You did a whole soliloquy about how you was leaving, and then they upped your pay, and you wanted to stay.
Yeah, and
you so like that losing up there.
So don't bitch about losing because you're getting paid.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it now.
Facts. I'm with you on that. When I saw that,
you should have took your ass somewhere else.
No, get out of here. First of all, no disrespect. Okay, to all disrespect. Hey, what the hell is there to do in Cleveland, Ohio? Why you want to stay there?
Well, he looks like he's one of those, homebody type dudes. He don't look like he be outside.
He could have been a homebody here. I mean, I'm not saying he would have came here, but still, I'm saying like, dog, there's a lot of places that are similar to Cleveland that probably got a better nightlife, like Kansas City, Chicago, Midwest City. They got nightlife. I mean, you still been losing in Chicago. You know that well. They all right.
Chicago on the 4-game winning streak. You better put
That's on the breaks. I said, no, they kind of hype this year. They kind of hype this year.
And Vikings. Y'all better figure out y'all quarterback situation because y'all wasting that good talent over there.
Quick. Had the Eagles on the rope. Should have won that game if we being for real. But you got Carson stinking.
But Carson Wentz, he still is an Eagle, and he helped y'all out.
He said he's still an Eagle, and he helped y'all out.
Mm-hmm. He helped y'all out.
Hey, man. Quentin Williams.
Dog, you would have to give up your whole draft for this.
Come on, bro. That ain't happening, man. First of all, Quentin Williams is already paid, so you got to find cap space for him. Breece Hall is going to be coming up on whether you keep him or not on a deal because he's coming up to the end of his rookie deal.
We're not getting another running back. We'll get another defensive lineman, but we ain't getting no Quentin Williams. We ain't getting no Jeffrey Simmons. You better be ready to get this Calais Campbell action.
I don't hate that. He's still productive.
I don't hate it either. He's still productive. He's better than what we got right now. He's better than Derek Nottie.
Ain't no 119 or 119 round now.
They was talking about that too. Chris Long was talking about that.
Hey, nah, Chris Long. I love his joint. He got that.
He was talking about how they shouldn't show that. That's kind of messed up.
Hey, but it is what it is, dog. You want to show a better face, man. Play better. Like, come on, bro. And actually, I think Calais Campbell makes more sense.
Yeah,
because he fits the
Spags mode.
Not only Spags mode, but also the Melvin Ingram, Carlos Dunlap, Terrell Suggs type, where still productive, veteran, and he's looking for a chip. So,
and he'll bring some leadership to this team too with Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like, just adding. You know what I'm saying? And I would be happy with Calais Campbell.
Yeah, we could form a 6.
Yeah. I would be happy with Calais Campbell on this team.
I'd be a little irritated if it was a 5th or lower.
I don't see that happen. I don't see Beach. Beach is like 6 conditional. 2027. 6 conditional. 2027.
I ain't even gonna see the repercussions of this next year. You get it in the following year, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We do need to talk about are you starting to worry about Christian Fulton being a healthy scratch?
I looked at it as a good thing. That means that we're getting a production from Noah Williams, Jalen Watson.
But you paid this man to be your number 3, number 2-ish.
What was it? 8 million?
Something like that. It's like 2 years, 20-something million.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, at this point, are you thinking like
he should be on the block then?
Are we gonna trade him?
No, that should be the case. Because that's why I'm saying that's the good part of it. That means we're getting the production from the guys on the field. Now the bad thing is the money that you, like you said, allocated towards him. Try to get that off the books and get something back in return. Like I would definitely put him in a bundle to help get Calais Campbell. Send him to Arizona and let us get Calais back.
Send him to Miami and get one of them defensive linemen. I don't care.
What, Chop? I can take Chop, or
we ain't getting Chop, but Chubbs,
Bradley, or
Phillips. Yeah,
Phillips kind of worried me because he's coming off.
Yeah, I know, but he's still productive. He's still having a solid season. So is Chubbs. Chubbs, I think, is like got 4 or 5 sacks this year. So We can use that.
I hear you.
Dog, we a pass rusher away from being elite again, dog.
No, you right.
We get another pass rusher in this defensive line.
Might be some scur. But I
Man.
mean, you know, and look, I love what the team is doing defensively.
No, they're doing really good because
They
you know what it is. Because you know what it is now. We have the opportunity to do is get up high on the scores and get up a couple scores, and now the defense can pin their ears back because now offenses are going to go back to doing what they used to do with us. They got to panic. They got to change their game plan. Oh, we can't run the football no more. We did that to the Lions. We had to do it to the Ravens.
Yeah. I mean, we got a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense right now. You know, so, and do I think the defense is at its full form? No, but they're playing damn good football. So I can't you know poo-poo on that.
I hope his mother's not watching. Respect, man. I don't mean this in a mean way. You know, I really don't. I think your son has potential. I do. Don't be looking at me like that,
because I know something crazy better come out your mouth, B.
He's George Karlaftis died, so that's what he is. That's what he is, folks. That's what he is.
Hey, he fits the Spags mode, bro.
Yeah.
High motor, bull rusher.
And hey, maybe he shuts me up and he gets better as the year goes on, but he doesn't look good lately.
He ain't gonna shut you up.
But yeah, man, all in all, your boy still got his destination on. We going live on
is
Couch Coach.
Yeah, but when we go off, it'll turn off. That's how it works. No worries.
I know.
Now that's crazy, bro. Like he said, this man is George Karlaftis light diet. I mean, I thought it was gonna be something different. He showed us something different in preseason. I don't know
because he got the quick first step. So I thought, like, you know, maybe, but he hasn't showed it yet. But hey, man, he might be a 2026 guy. You never know. He might be later in the season guy. You never know.
There's still time. There's still
just
time.
Like, you know, I would have liked for Andy for at least let my man Jalen Rose in the fourth quarter get a couple catches, my dog. Like, damn.
Nah, Jalen gonna get his PT.
And Andy, give my man Royal something.
That's
you know, he don't want to run. He didn't want to run the score up on old man Pete. You know what I'm saying?
Man, about that.
He didn't want to run the score up on old man Pete.
I got too much respect for you. Nah, man, bump all that, man. See, they wouldn't have liked me as a coach because they
wouldn't have.
I would have treated this joint like Madden, bro.
Yeah,
like
you would have been outlawed. They had to ban your ass. You would never be a coach ever again. Get Coach Wallace out of here.
Hey, man. Hey, damn them unwritten rules. They ain't written for a reason because they ain't rules.
Get Coach Amar ass up out of this league.
We don't like the way he coaches.
You'll be coaching in the UFL.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna bring ratings though.
Yeah, I felt you. I was hoping that we at least get a couple passes to Jalen Royal. Man.
Nah, that was let's get the clock ran and get up out of here.
I mean, even in the late fourth, it's different if it was like the fourth quarter and they set them. It's like, all right, I get it. 5 minutes left, but still the third quarter, man. My man get something. Even let Gardner Mitchell get a revenge tutty. You know what I'm saying? To the Raiders. You know,
damn that. Hey, NFL rule: any point in time you up 21, run a clock. Let's get this over with, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, come on, man. Like,
we don't want injuries. We don't want nobody getting hurt.
See that?
We saw Bossa out there. You saw Bossa out there.
And you know, he
got a little plays in.
He got cardio going. Yeah, I saw that.
You know who else was out there, right? You know who else was out there with him, right? Go ahead and say it. Say his name. Say his name, Mark.
No, I want you to do it.
Jack Cochran. He was out there.
It's him. over there head hunting. Like, bro, what you doing? Did a blowout, bro. Trying to hurt the peoples in the blowout. What you doing, bro? Almost concussed his damn self. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Yeah, man. I said, is that 40? Is that who I think it is out there? I said, oh, man.
The one that was getting all the penalties in the Jaguars game. Yeah, him.
Hey, when we start seeing, when you start asking questions like that, the opposing team, yeah, it's been a rough one for you. Yeah. Now, when I saw Pat put on the headset and the ball cap, I said, wait, what? It's third quarter. Wait, third quarter ended. I said, Lord.
Hey, you saw the look. I don't know if you saw the clip with Xavier and Rasheed and Hollywood on the sidelines. Like, are we done for the day? Are we done, homie? You know what I'm saying? It's too hot out here. Yeah, you too hot. You know what I'm saying? We got to cool it down. You know what I'm saying? Hey. So, you know, they was chilling.
Chilling, bro.
Worthy, you should have had a touchdown, man.
Man.
If you didn't bobble that ball, man.
Hey, man, it's all good.
It's all good, man. But you would have had a touchdown.
Hey, it could have been worse, man. You could have been
all three. And Pat, man, you gotta chill, dog. This is a couple times you going through a pick. Yeah, you was getting too comfortable, dog.
You're like, man, I can do no wrong today. See, look, watch.
Yeah, you got picked right by the linebacker.
Oh man, hey, it could be worse. We could be the Dolphins right now. So
it could be the Jets.
Shit, the Dolphins is barely better than the Jets only because they beat them. By them.
It's all right. About a couple of weeks, maybe even next week, Quentin Evers is gonna be the starting quarterback.
Hey, bro. See, but that's almost their fault though, because the moment that Tua started having the concussion problems, you should have been already looking for your heir apparent anyway.
I got a secret for you, man.
Uh-oh.
Even if he didn't have concussions, I wouldn't say
he's still been this guy. Well, that was my thing. The year that they gave him the extension, I'm like, wait, y'all gave that off for just 1 year of him staying healthy and playing solid football? Why didn't y'all wait till y'all saw a repeat of it before you paid him?
He's terrible. You know he bad when my man Tyreek Hill just had his leg broken in half and he over there clapping and cheering because he know he ain't got to catch balls from this dude no more.
Like, I'm good. He's like, I'd end up hurt anyway, still playing with this dude. Hey, I don't know, bro. Yeah. I think got to start over. New coach and quarterback.
Well, that owner's terrible too, so.
Oh yeah, Stephen Ross bad. He cheats.
Yeah, he's a bad owner. And we all know this. All the people who got bad owners, they have bad teams.
Yeah. Saints.
Bad owner.
Dolphins.
Bad owner.
Jets.
Raiders. Yeah.
Yep.
He's a good owner. He's a good owner everywhere else, but the Raiders.
Yeah.
They just won an WNBA championship.
Another one. A third.
He over there concentrating on the Aces right now.
Yeah, he pouring money into them. Hey, he had the nerves to bring them to the damn game after they just won, and they just beat the Titans. Like, come on, bro. Like, why would I like even show them this bad product? Because the first thing they gonna say is, "Hey man, why you keep dumping money into them? You keep dumping it our way."
Every other team in Vegas has won a championship.
Tennessee,
Golden Knights won a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the A's when they come out here win the championship. They're gonna win the World Series. Wow.
That's crazy.
And that's sad because the A's suck.
Yeah, they bad. Like, no, they don't even have a city as in marker of the name. They just call it the Athletics this year, bro.
Yeah. Until they bring their asses out here.
They just gonna be called the Athletics. You know, we got the Kansas City Royals, Kansas City Chiefs, you know, a city in the team name. Now they just Athletics.
They're terrible. They're a bad team.
Hey, Oakland said, nah, man, somebody come get them. We don't want them no more, bro.
You tainting us with this bad product. We got we got Golden State Warriors over here with championships. You know.
I said, bro, we don't even want them no more, bro. Somebody come get them.
We good. We got Vandy this week, man.
I know.
College game day is gonna be in the building.
Hey, bro Prabula, if you happen to get your ears and eyes on this, hey man, I know it's been a rough couple of weeks, but you got to stick with what got you here, bro. Hey, keep using them legs and use your eyes because you be having open receivers, bro.
Wide open, waiting for you to just give them the rock. Hey, you ain't got to be Superman. You got some talent on your offense, bro. You do. Not just Amon Hardy and Jamal Roberts. You got the Coleman kid. You got receivers.
Number one, Ogebula.
Yeah,
I like him. Dog.
Even the tight end.
Or Fleet.
Yeah.
I know he's slow, but he can catch though.
Yeah, he can catch. He's a good possession, third down guy.
Yeah.
And red zone guy. But we gotta get Amon Hardy revved up, man. We gotta get him back.
Hey, that's part of OC. I'm like, bro, like I don't like you run him, right?
You gotta get him in rhythm. You gotta get him going.
Give him the totes. You gotta let him tote.
And then you hit him over the head with Jamal Roberts with the speed, dog.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
But Vandy, they coming in hot, man. That Diego Pavia dude, he nice. I give it to him.
Hey, he almost
the reason why they lost to Bama because he was doing too much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's almost like a Baker Mayfield light.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he on. But when it bad,
he be trying to get that extra yard or whatever, and that's what happened in Bama. And he fumbled the football, and then they gave Bama light, and they never looked back. So,
I'm with you, dog.
Yeah, they're gonna be hyped up because they at home. So, and they don't get easier from Mizzou because then after that we had Texas A&M.
Damn, I know gauntlet time, bro. Gauntlet
time. Reed and over there, all them fools. I'm glad we ain't got to play them in Texas A&M. Jeez.
Oh, we on gauntlet time now, bro.
Then after that, a couple weeks later, we got Oklahoma.
I know, bro.
Y'all wanted to go to the SEC. We could have been in the Big 12 eating lobsters and shrimp right now.
Well, they eating lobsters and shrimps. They just getting beat up for it.
I'm just saying.
Hey, they
kicking our feet up.
The SEC
beating the hell out of the Big 12.
The SEC a gauntlet, dog. That's crazy, dog.
Even the bad teams are good.
I know.
Auburn and Arkansas, they still giving people a run for the money.
Bruh, Auburn was giving us headaches on Saturday, bro. I'm like,
hell,
what y'all doing, dog? Come on now.
Arkansas was giving Texas A&M hell.
Sure was. They had to close that out late in the game on that.
Now I give it to Bama. Starting to look like Bama. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Bama starting to look like Bama. Yeah, I might have to start apologizing to Kellen DeBoer. I think he finally got his own quarterback. That's what it was. No disrespect to Jalen Milroy, but he inherited Jalen Milroy. That's not his type of quarterback.
Nah, he like a pocket. He like a pocket guy.
Like Michael Penix.
Yeah.
Was a pocket quarterback. He can move a little bit. After them leg injuries, he couldn't move as much. So, but he was a pocket quarterback. So,
but the boy was winning in Washington, and I think his other stops before that he was winning. So, another coach in college. I know we all topic, but
that's all good.
But Coach Sig out in Indiana turned that turn around quick, bro.
And they hurried up and said, "Hey."
They signed him, dog.
They saw that Florida job get over, and they was like, "Nah,
nope, y'all ain't gonna be posting up." They said,
"You better go get James Franklin, sucker." Well, if UNLV if they can bounce back and win after that debacle against Boise State, they might be trying to get Dan Mullen back.
Oh boy, UNLV better lock them up. better lock him up.
Shoot, they don't fix his defense. I ain't doing this shit no more. Our defense is terrible out here, boy. Boise State ran it up on us, man.
Hey, dog.
I think they had about 500 yards rushing and another 300 in the air. This is bad.
Saying, man, this is crazy, bro. College football, there's no
It's all like even.
Yeah,
because of NIL, dog. Cats is going. Then everybody can't poach five. It ain't like the old Nick Saban days where he got all the 5-star recruits and all the running backs and wide receivers was going to Alabama or Georgia.
Well, tell Dabo to get on the NIL. That dude,
Dabo is a idiot. That's what he is, and he need to be gone, or he gonna run Clemson to the ground because he don't want to change with the times.
I don't know what the AD waiting on. He ain't changing.
I would have threatened him.
Hey man, start spending
either dip into the damn NIL or you gonna be dipping into your savings.
No, damn that. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on that unemployment line real quick.
Exactly, because he's gonna be dipping in his savings to pay his rent, his mortgage, wherever he got.
Nah, there'll still be an idiot still hire Dabo because off a pass.
Oh, he's gonna get a job because he's got somewhat credibility. I don't think he does in this era. I think this era is past his prime. But I think if he does change and get into the NIL, I think Clemson will be 10 times better.
No, remember what he said? He said, "Nah, man, it's just us and the Lord's work going on over here. No NIL." Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the Lord made the NIL.
The Lord is telling you to use your resources.
Because he sure did. The Lord used his resources. I don't know.
Why you think Nick Saban got out? Which I think that Nick Saban got out too soon. And I think that now that they got general managers, he wouldn't have to worry about that no more.
Oh, yeah. You see, he's interested in getting back in.
Yeah, Miss Terry shut that shit down real quick.
Wife?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She shut that shit down. She shut that shit down real quick on the publication, on the game day shit. she told Pat McAfee, like, hey, you know, as much as he would love to go back to coaching, we just having so much fun, and we don't want these little baby coaches to miss out on getting national championships like Lane Kiffin and Kirby.
Well, Kirby got his.
She called them baby coaches, and my man Lane Kiffin got on Twitter and said, "Thanks, Miss Terry." Thanks, Miss Terry.
I mean, Lane got a chance to get him one now because he's at.
Didn't he get smoked?
No, but I'm saying like he's at the forefront of knowing how to manage this NIL.
He does. He just need to go somewhere else. Watch for him to go to Florida.
Well, he tried to turn around Mississippi. They just not. I just think sometimes they miss out on some of those 5-star recruits because it's Mississippi.
It's Mississippi. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Watch for him to go to Florida.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. That was one of the first names I thought about. I know some people said James Franklin, but my thing with James Franklin is, yeah, he's going to get the recruits. He's going to get the regular season wins, but my dude just can't coach in these pressure games, bro. I
think with James Franklin, it's just I do think that he's divorced. Like, look, Penn State gets talent, but they ain't getting Ohio State talent.
No, not even to that level. No,
I would even argue they're not even getting Michigan talent.
Nah, they're not, because I don't think they got Michigan money like that.
Exactly, and so it's not like in the 90s or whatever people wanted to go to Penn State. Like, there's people that go, but I think he would get more talent in Florida.
Oh, yeah. It's a hotbed sitting right there.
That's what I'm saying. He can go dip it right in that backyard.
Go ahead.
5-star running backs, quarterbacks all day, every day, no problem.
Oh, yeah. You getting your
and I think he could get the best out of DJ Legway. I think Legway was a product of Billy Napier's terrible coaching. That's why they got him the hell up out of there. Even after a win, they fired him.
They said, yeah, you won, but you were struggling with Mississippi State, bro. You gotta go.
Yeah.
They said, you gotta go, pimp.
Oh, they did? Okay. Whatever. So, Joe, don't talk to me. Ain't you a Colorado fan?
Well, Colorado been up and down this year.
They have, man. Kadar, man. He one game he has a great game. Next game he sucked. They beat Iowa State ranked. Like what the hell?
Yeah, but Iowa State been fraudulent.
They have been fraudulent. They've been holding on for dear life.
Yeah, they've been fraudulent the whole season. So, hey, if it makes anybody feel great, and Utah and BYU just had a great game too.
They did. The Holy War.
Yeah,
that game came down to they was in BYU.
Pretty much.
If it was in Utah, Utah would have won, I think.
Yeah, Utah tough though.
They are.
The whole Big 12. I'm not saying they would beat SEC, so don't quote me. I would never say
Big 10
or Big 10. But the league's been more competitive than Texas Tech doing their thing, got the fans throwing the tortillas. They got banned for that. They can't do that no more.
They lost.
Yeah, they lost to Arizona State. Arizona State.
Sam Levitt, he came back this
Yeah,
week because he was out last week. That Jordan Tyson kid is nice.
Yeah, they got some.
And that running back too is pretty nice too. So they got some guys over there, man.
Yeah,
Utah needs a damn quarterback. Damn it.
Well, they ain't had a quarterback since Alex Smith.
Better step it up. Better step your game up, player.
Step your game up, little Mormons. Come on.
Maybe y'all can get DJ Legway to transfer over to y'all.
Hey, that's crazy, dog.
I'm just playing. He would never.
Nah, he ain't Gainesville, Florida. He love it out there too much. He said, I just go to the bench, whatever. College football wide open, man. But I love watching it. So I can
Florida State, Lord God.
Oh my God. It was all good since week 1 ago. Ooh, it's been bad ever since.
Hey, and how bad was Deshaun Foster when he was coaching UCLA?
They had to be real bad because they got rid of him a year and a half in, and they won 3 in a row now.
They blew out Penn State. They blew out another team last week, and then following week, and then this week they won by like 3 points, but they still got the dub. And they ain't even giving the interim coach the credit. They giving the OC.
Nobody
talk about him.
Yeah. What the hell you talk about, bro?
They don't even talk about the brother. Tim Skipper, whatever his name is. They don't even be talking about him. They be talking about the dude that used to quarterback for UCLA, Norhouse's son. Yeah.
They giving him all the credit.
I was like, is he? At first, I thought he was the head coach, and then I was like, oh, this is the head coach. Okay, my bad. I thought Norhouse's son was a coach. No, okay,
no. And stop. Hey, Big Ten folks, look, y'all got a couple of squads. Obviously, we know how good Ohio State is. You know, we give Indiana their props. That's it.
I tell you what, though, next year, y'all better watch out for Michigan. I'm just saying, y'all better watch out for Michigan next year when they reload up
and get with Underwood and get them right.
He getting better each week.
He is, but that I just think that anything that they show is going to be for building into next year. That's
what I said. Next year, yeah, but watch out for Michigan.
What they already got? 3 losses?
Mm-hmm.
So
they're not in contention. Because they're young. They're very young this year. They got a lot of young guys.
Yeah, so, playoffs is a no go.
The national championship is probably going to be Ohio State versus Alabama.
I don't say that. Hey man, it's 12 teams, man. We'll find out, bro. We'll find out. Oh, okay. Michigan's still in there. They 25-5-2. I'm not gonna say they gotta win it. They gotta beat.
You do have to watch out for Notre Dame though.
Dog. Yeah, but they showed them hella love. They wouldn't take them out the top 25 when they was on 2, bro, and just wouldn't move them out of there. So they stayed in the top 25 even at the losses. So it was crazy.
There's close losses though.
Man, come on, And that's almost
you versus Ohio State. You wish.
Come on, Joe. Yeah. That's a Paul Masson comment right there,
All
bro.
right, man. You look at the screen, you see the QR code for the Bet US website. First time users only. Go ahead and scan that. Put your information in. Put the QR code. Join 125. You get 125% sign-up bonus plus 12% or 10% gamblers insurance because they got other things on the website. That's 3 risk-free bets on your $100 up to $5,000 on your first 3 deposits. So that means if Mar on his first 3 deposits, he bets $100 and he loses. Guess what, Mar?
Hey, I get my money back, do I?
It's not even back. You just keep it. You don't even lose it. You know what I'm saying? It just stays in your account. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
So
up.
you could bet $100 on your first 3 deposit, or you can go over there and win some money, and you could just double it. What you know what I'm saying? What you put in. You know what I'm saying? So go over there, sign up, tell them ArrowHead Cheap Podcast sent you.
Yes, sir.
Also get your Red Kingdom, Chiefs Kingdom, ArrowHead Cheap Podcast shirts. $25 plus shipping. Go ahead and go to any of our social media and you'll see the PrintFi website link. Go there, get your shirt. You even scan this little QR code on the back of the shirt and they'll take you straight there too. So go and get your shirt, man. Represent for Red Friday. Represent ArrowHead Cheap Podcast.
Yeah, I'm about to get mine. My money finally right. I'm about to cop mine, dog.
And whatever streaming platform you use to listen to your podcast, whether it be Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Alexa, Amazon Music, wherever you use, we're available. First time watchers on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification button. So when we go live at 5:30 Central Standard Time on Tuesdays, you can jump in the live with us. You can talk about these chief topics with us. We want to hear from you, Chiefs Kingdom. We want to get your opinion. Do you agree with Mar? Do you agree with me on some of our opinions? You might not agree. You might not like what you saw on Sunday's game. I don't know how you can't not like it, but some people are silly out here. Some crazy Chiefs fans out here. So go ahead and tap in with us. If you're listening on the playback, put some in the comment section too. We will answer you back.
Yes, sir.
And whatever social media platform you use, whether it be X, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Threads, Facebook, wherever you use, we're available at AH Chief Podcast. Follow us. We will follow you back because we're not Hollywood over here. Joe, what are we?
You right there? We are there, hood.
Yes, sir. That means we'll slap you if you talk trash. I'm just playing. We come in peace. We come in peace. But go ahead and follow us. Also, if you have critiques or feedback, or if you have a question or topic that's Chiefs related or NFL related, and we like said topic, we will bring it up. We will shout you out because we want to show love to those who show love to us. So go ahead and hit us up via DM, emails, or our mention. All right, Chiefs Kingdom. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. We don't play until Monday, so it should be, a fun-filled Sunday. You could just kick your feet up, watch all NFL, and then get ready for Monday Night Football.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And if, college football too on Saturday. Kick your feet up for the weekend, chill, watch some games, and then, like I said, we the only game on Monday.
Only game.
NBA season is back for all you NBA watchers out there.
Or Raiders fans.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and watch that,
Yeah, Raiders fans, Jets fans, football ain't where you watch.
World Series is what, on Friday?
Yup. Toronto, LA. We might get a in LA sighting again. Drake sighting.
We got Drake, Toronto Blue Jays versus Kendrick Lamar's LA Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna meet in the middle of the fit. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing cheesecake. All right, good people. Until next week.
We out. All